What's going on, guys? Welcome to Resilient Tradesman. Today I'm going to be talking about the mini-14, and the question I'm asking myself is it outdated and why? I'm going to kind of go over the difference between what I have beside me here, standard AR-15, and this thing here. So I originally acquired this thing to get the barrel threaded here, which was very tricky. Thanks to Yellow Jacket Machinery, I will tag them on Instagram. He helped me thread this barrel. The only issue we ran into is, of course, one, the barrel had to be completely separated from the upper receiver here, and two, I feel bad, he actually had to make a jig to hold this barrel for machining it. So now he has a barrel jig. If y'all want to hit him up for threading, he can absolutely do that. All he requires is the barrel, so you have to take it apart yourself. Other than that, I got it threaded for the Universal 1/2 by 28, and it actually came out fantastic. I'm running a Dead Air Sandman S on it for the time being, and I'll show you all that here later in the video. But it is quiet. The big difference between the mini-14 and the AR-15 is the gas system. Of course, the AR-15 being DI compared to what I thought was kind of surprising with the mini-14 here is it's actually a piston system. And it doesn't look like it. Of course, there's no features immediately on the outside of this gun that shows it being direct gas. But all of it is hidden actually under this wooden stock. So from here inside, through, and the gun is clear, through this charging handle, there's actually a massive chunk of steel that's connected to this charging handle that rides under the barrel. And that's what throws this whole mechanism back. I thought it's pretty cool, but it's also a massive pain in the ass to take apart. Besides that, the gun actually runs extremely clean. When I originally got this gun, the owner told me, he said, hey, this gun is 20 years old, it's never been cleaned, all I want is the barrel threaded. I said, okay, I can absolutely help you with that. So I went, took it apart, kind of inspected it, and I did some research on this specific rifle. You can go through, find the serial numbers, just kind of like every other firearm, and this gun actually dates 35 years or older, so it's even older than what he told me. But that being said, he said he shot it a few times. I thought, okay, it will be dirty because he's never cleaned it, being an older gentleman. And I got this gun, and it was still almost pristine. If he had shot anything through it, maybe a magazine, and it comes with these little dinky 5-round magazines. Other than that, the whole process wasn't too crazy. I will tell you from experience of taking this gun apart, they put about 200 foot-pounds of torque on the barrel to the receiver. It doesn't just drop in like a standard AR-15. It actually threads in, and you have to get the timing right for it to line up properly again with your front sight here. Other than that, nothing too crazy. Another big difference is, compared to the gas system, is the modularity. As you can tell, of course, being a 35-year-old rifle, you can't do as much to it compared to an AR-15. Yes, it does have a scope on it, but it also takes dedicated mounts for your scope compared to a Picatinny rail for your AR-15. There is a, side by side, there's a big significant difference between the mini-14, and this one is chambered in 5.56, also chambered in 5.56, but there's a big difference. And I honestly don't hate the mini-14. It is very, even suppressed, it is very soft shooting and not as gassy as you would think with this massive mechanism that's inside of here for recoil control, and your recoil spring is also up in here. So you have your gas that actually comes in through here to your metal block. Behind here, from the receiver to your barrel, there's a spring system that sits inside of that metal block that will cycle your gun for you. I thought suppressed, I was going to have overgassing issues. It wasn't going to cycle. No, immediately first 5 rounds I put through this thing, it is a game changer, audio-wise and shooting-wise. Never really shot one before, so I'm kind of a crackhead with it. There we go. So this is going to be 3 rounds unsuppressed, and then I will throw a dead air Sandman S on it and do 3 rounds suppressed. So here's unsuppressed, going hot. So that's unsuppressed. We'll do 3 rounds suppressed. Let's see here. Help if I took it off safety. That is a big difference. Other than that, I'm still trying to decide for myself if it's outdated. So it's a genuine question. Do you think it's outdated? Because I would probably lean more towards this for a hunting situation, even with a silencer, because it is still lighter than my AR-15 here, which I have. I'll actually bring it out for you. I know you can kind of see some of it. Compared to my AR-15 here, which is very modernized compared to the Mini-14. But I just like the sleek aspect of the Mini-14. So you just decide in the comments. Tell me what you would like or what you would choose. This is it for me. I love this thing, but I also love the Mini-14, so I'm torn. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of accessories you can get for your Mini-14. Like, I know you can get a new chassis. You can get a Picatinny attachment for the top here. And I'm pretty sure there's trigger packs if you look hard enough. But other than that, I am not complaining too bad. The only odd thing is that I've ran across, especially while shooting this thing, is 2 things. So the first thing being, I'll lock it back and show we are clear. I have an empty magazine here. So 2 things I've seen. Wow, that is a little dirty. When you reload this thing, I'm not sure if it's user error because I haven't been behind it very much, or if it's a mechanism of the firearm. Actually, there's 3 things I'll hate. I'll get to the third here in a minute. But after you're done shooting, I'll just actually drop this bolt real quick. So one thing I've noticed, and I don't know, like I said, if it's these magazines, but it'll lock back. But in the middle of reloading or taking your magazine out, it could be user error, it could be the age of the gun, but... Oh, now you're not going to do it? If it doesn't lock all the way back, which now it's wanting to work, so it might be this magazine. Yeah, it's this magazine. So, anytime I've tried reloading on this magazine, any little play, I'll do that again. Not touching anything else but the magazine. It will just drop the bolt. Not a massive safety concern, just a little bit of a small inconvenience, which is fine. It's an older gun. The second thing I've noticed is when I'm going to reload, and say I do get done with reloading, I've noticed that the safety will actually reset by itself. And I'll show a small video of that.
Stand by.
I'm not sure if that was me, how I was reloading, if I bumped it while taking the magazine out or what, but I just thought that was kind of odd. The third thing is that I really don't like, and of course this is just a change compared to the AR-15 because I'm used to running the AR-15, is the magazine load. So it's not just an insert and push in. I wish it was. But it's actually a rock, and you have to go really high. It's a rock in place, and then lock it in. Which, this isn't going to be a rifle that you're running for competition or doing tactical shooting with. I know this is more of a hunting rifle. You're going to stay in one spot. You're going to sit with this thing. You're not going to shoot it very much compared to this. I can tell you, from having this gun for just a few weeks, I've put more rounds through it than the owner. And that's not putting rounds through it to have fun and I'm running mag through mag through mag. No, this is of course testing. This is audio testing, making sure that everything is going to work as soon as I put it in the owner's hands. So that being said, once I'm done filming and get the last few shots, I'm going to clean it very well, take it completely apart again, clean it, give it back to the owner as it was brand new so he can get a silencer for it. That is honestly my review of this rifle. It's not the greatest in the world, but it's not the worst in the world either. The only downside would be taking this apart and cleaning it. I'm just nitpicking the other things. It has a very, very soft trigger. It is, of course, being wood compared to aluminum or anything else. It is still very light. It's a really nice package. So I'm just torn. Is it outdated compared to a lot of the modern things coming out and a lot of the other firearms we have out on the market right now? I know there are newer models of this coming out, chambered in 300 blackout, 7.62 by 3.9, 5.56. I'm not sure of any of the other calibers, but I do like this. It is a good gun for the price point. I know some of the tactical versions are a little bit more expensive, but this actually has a very good price point, and you can find them used for about half of MSRP. So let me know what y'all think. If y'all want to see more videos like this and gun reviews, let me know. I'm all down for it. If y'all want to see anything different, any other trades, any other reloading, lead casting, anything. I have a wide variety of a team that is willing to help with anything. So y'all just let me know. I will see y'all later.